Today in Bloons Elephant 6, we're going to be trying everything but with one path, so we're only going to be able to use one path of the monkeys, and I thought we'd do this on bloonarius Prime, just because it's a good map. We've got some water so we can use some boats and submarines, and we'll see how this goes. So we will be able to use our free monkey this time, which is always a great help just at the start. And as you can see, we've got these bonus 25 lives now from the shield, so hopefully that means we can last a bit longer in these challenges. So I think if we start with him, we should be able to make it quite far. Really, he should be able to last. Okay, I didn't know they were going to come from here. So if we quickly do attack shoot down here, then we should be able to hold off all of the balloons. I mean, it seems like they're coming through here. Okay, I see there's a teleporter up here. So I think we need to guard two paths, which I didn't realise until right now. So we'll fast forward this. Hopefully this means it'll change the side. Yep. Okay, so we're defending them here now. If we put on quick shots, maybe. I think they loop back around though, so we should be able to catch those off. Maybe upgrade them one more time. Yeah, so we've managed to take all those out. So I didn't realise we were going to have to focus down two paths though, so we'll try and get some maybe air support that can save the whole map. I don't think you can delete this, no. So we're also going to have to start thinking about how we're going to take care of camo, but I think for now we should probably focus on getting Benjamin just so we can get some extra money. Because we do have those 25 bonus lives that'll keep us going at the start. Because we usually lose about 50, just because it's a lot harder at the start. Especially with these sorts of challenges. Normally you can just spam a few dart monkeys down, but I think we need to start thinking about money as much as we can. So we'll save up for this. Hopefully these two will be able to take care of the two lanes, but who knows. I mean, this tack shooter seems to be struggling a lot more than the dart monkey is when it's the rounds. But as you can see, we've only really lost 10 lives from our shield, so I don't think it'll be too much of a problem. The tack shooter is doing quite well, but it's just a few leaking through every round. But we can almost afford Benjamin, which would be a great help, because then we'll be able to buy some planes maybe, just to see the whole map. Some buccaneers, get some money. But yeah, so we're only doing one path, so we've used very quick shots on this one. So we're going to have to go for triple shot, I think, afterwards. But as we can only use one path, we are allowed to use multiple of the same monkey, just to have all three paths if we need. And I think what's really going to be helpful here is the village, just to get the camo down the middle path. I mean, as you can see, we're leaking more and more every time, so it really does need to start thinking about these. I think faster shooting might be the best course of action up here, although it seems like they're back over here, so I'll do triple shot. So we won't have any problem over here, we just need to focus our money over here now. So I think we're going to want faster shooting just because it'll have the lead popping ability later on. And it'll allow it to get some more pops on each balloon each time. Because I was thinking more tacks, but really, I think the top action's better just because this bottom path is really only useful with the top one. So I'll do faster shooting, yeah. See these yellows just sneak through if they're not fast enough. So we'll see how it handles these greens. There's only a few getting through. We'll be able to get this now. I think that'll stop any more going through. So really we just need to start thinking about the future now. I think the best course of action would be to try and get something that can see over both the lanes, maybe a sniper monkey. Don't know if that's possible yet. So if we put it up here, then we'll be able to see most of the lane. So we'll do that. And then we'll set it onto strong and lead, just to make sure that anything that sneaks by will be popped, you know. Take out the strongest balloons before they even get to this tack shooter. I think it's the best course of action. So we'll keep going up this top path. Maybe we'll put our plane up here just so that the sniper can get camo as well. Then they can share the camo from the village. I think would be a good plan. We don't really need any more maize to make money just because Benjamin's making us so much. Because when he gets this skimming, we'll get 1 coin for every balloon that comes through, so we'll be absolutely loaded. Because now we've only got 750, but as you can see, I mean, he's earned more money than we have at the moment, so it's very helpful. I don't think we'll be getting this, just because we don't really have a use for it until the later rounds. Maybe we'll surround him with some dart monkeys, but I don't think it'll be worth it. Hot shots isn't really useful at the moment now that we've got this sniper monkey. So I think what we'll want to do is start thinking about this village. Maybe a boat to see over. No, there's not enough room, so we won't be able to do that. A submarine might be useful though. I don't know if they can see past this log is the only problem. Because even with the global range, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to do much unless we put some towers up here. So for now, we'll just get this, we'll focus on getting this village, get it down, and then we'll try and surround it with as much as we can. So we'll put this grey blocker on, which is pretty useless for now. But if we get this plane, maybe get a mortar monkey each side. So I really do think camo will be the main problem for these challenges. Just because there's so many upgrades that require you to go down the camo path, but they're not always the best upgrades. So I think this village will allow us just to make sure that we don't have to do those paths. Because like this airplane can go over both sides now, and the darts shoot over everything. So this never miss a target will be very helpful. And if we continue down this middle path, then it'll allow us to pop anything in the game. So it'll be very helpful. I don't know if this is the right choice to be saving up for now, though. As you can see, there's just a couple of things leaking through here, so we might want to start buying maybe another defense on this side. Maybe something cheap, like a ninja, just because this camo, see, we're losing to camo now. So if we put a ninja down here, then I'll be able to see both sides. So we'll do that, maybe try and get him so that he can expand onto that other border as well. Yep, so now you can see both sides, so sharp shuriken and double shot, just so that it can take out everything. So I don't think we'll be upgrading this much more, just because this balloon jutsu is quite a lot, and without the other upgrades, it's not really the best thing that we can get. So I think we do need to focus on either this never miss a target up here, or maybe upgrading this to take out these zebra balloons, because they will prove a big problem, because this guy's just popping them, which will split them into pinks, and then they'll just rush through the whole thing. But I think this ninja monkey is going to be a great help just for holding back things from both sides, because this tack shoot can't really do much. Maybe if we get Ring of Fire then it'd be useful, but yeah, see these leads? This guy's really putting in the work, so it might be best just to make sure that he pops everything. Maybe if we get camo now, then we'll be able to make sure that we don't struggle with camo. But I think this will be our next best shot. This never miss a target for 3,000. Because we're not really struggling too much on the sides now that we've got him. I mean, he's got only 900 pops. But this ninja, okay, we're struggling this side a bit. So it might be worth trying to get something else here again. But we probably want to shear it like we did with the ninja. So I think if we get a boomerang monkey, put it on this side, then if we go up this top path, then we'll get these glaive ricochets which will chase them all down. So although we can't see them back here, it'll be able to shoot all the way back down this track, which will be fine. So yeah, we've got the camo now, but as you can see, this plane's taking care of most of them, and the sniper monkey's just following up. So we should be okay. We've got the glaive ricochet, so we'll see how this works on the next round up here, but we do need to start worrying about that Moab, which I think this will be the best course of action for it, just never miss a target. We could also upgrade this to try and help with the Moab, but I think we might be struggling more with the ceramics, which might be best to upgrade this then. So we'll do this, and then we'll do never miss a target, just to make sure that we do take down that Moab, because we will struggle. I don't know what side it will come on. It should come on this right side though, I believe. So we should probably focus more on this defense, just for now. So we might get a bomb tower this side maybe. I wish you could delete these stones, but it doesn't seem possible. So we'll just have to focus on one side at a time. See, we're not really having many problems with this. I mean, he's not even had a chance to shoot yet. So we shouldn't be having too much trouble. These camos might prove a problem in the later rounds. I mean, if you watched our video with the Spike Factory, you'll know how much those camo really came to bite us in the end. So we'll try and get this. Okay, we can afford this never miss a target now, which I think will be very useful. Yeah, you see it's just chasing those balloons now. So although we can't get this top path, which is always very helpful, if we can save up for this bottom, maybe even get this 8,100 just so that it can pop all balloon types, and these leads will be no problem, because this guy's going to start struggling now. It might be best to get hot shot just to do that, and then we won't lose as many lives. See, we haven't lost any lives yet. I mean, Benjamin's probably been healing some as we play through, but so far I think we've done really good. We're almost halfway through the game, and I think this monkey ace will probably be our saving grace here. We really do need some more lead popping ability there on both sides. Maybe I'll put another tack shooter down here, but we probably need something that can see camo and pop lead. So maybe another sniper just to see both sides. We'll pop him up here, and then we'll put them on the top half again, because they can see camo due to this village, so it's not really too much of a problem that we haven't gone down this middle path. I don't think we'll want to use any other path with this sniper just because...
guys?
Okay, I was wrong about what side, but I think we might be able to take care of it. Yeah, okay. We just managed... I think Benjamin saved us there. I forgot there'd be no ceramics coming out because it was up quick. So what he does is he just sends a Trojan at them, and then they don't spawn any balloons, they just pop straight away. But we did lose a lot of money because of that. It might be worth getting another never miss a target monkey ace, because I think it is doing most of the work here. So we'll do this bottom path again, center path, and we'll just save up for one more. And then there we go. So they'll be able to chase stuff down. We do want this Spectre towards the end of the game, just because it's really great help. I don't really use this ability that much, just because I don't really see the benefit. Maybe Ring of Fire would be useful, but without these faster shooting and more attacks, I don't think this will be doing much. So maybe we will test out the submarine just to see if it can shoot over the whole of the map. But I really don't think it'll be able to. We could get a mortar, but we just have to keep swapping what side, although I think the balloons will always spawn here, so that might actually be a good choice. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get it into... Okay, we can right here. So we'll put it here, and then we'll aim right at the start, because that's where they all seem to be coming from. Bigger blast, just to strip through, shell shock, and then fast... Oh no, we can't... I almost forgot that we can only use one path though, so we're going to have to stick with this top path now. So we'll keep doing that. I hope I haven't cheated anyway. I don't think I have. No, it all seems fine. So we could really save up for this. I think it'd be a good help, but I think maybe even these just to do 20 damage per shot, because we are starting to get these now. They are starting to break through. So maybe if we get this on both of them, it'll be a lot easier. It is quite annoying not being able to have this faster firing, just because it really does save you a lot of money in the long run, because we would only have to have one sniper there, so we spent about 4 grand, where we only would normally have to spend about 800, which is a big problem. This main Moab will be very helpful towards the end. I think we're going to want to save that next. But we do need to start thinking maybe a glue gunner at the start before it teleports through here would be also quite helpful. So we'll try that. We probably are going to want the top path just so that it soaks through all. Put it on strong. It is quite annoying that we can't get this double shot, but I don't think we have much of a choice. So we'll set this on strong. Put on corrosive glue. I don't think this will be worth it, just because the sniper will start taking out these things. So it'll only be gluing the odd coconut here, so, and then it'll pop. So I think that's quite helpful. I don't think we're going to want another monkey ace, although they are very helpful. We'll probably be saving up for the Spectre now. Balloon Jutsu, like I said, might be helpful just because it can see over the edges and can see camo, because we don't have too much camo protection at the moment, apart from these monkey aces. I think it will be leads that get us in the end, because there is a round with camo leads that we do need to worry about. I would buy Banana Farm just for some more income, but there's not too many places to put it, and I don't think it's worth it. Okay, so we've got lots of ceramics now. We'll see how our defences hold up. It looks like it's going down this bottom path, but I can't see anything coming in. This might be worth it, just to get a lot of damage from the start. I think we'll do that. Just, we can now move it back a bit as well. Just put it back here, because the radius has gotten a lot bigger. It'll be able to pop through a lot of stuff, so I think that'll be very good, yeah. So see, these coconuts are just getting cleared a bit, and they get stunned as well, which is also very helpful. So we'll save up for this main Moab, put that down, and now we shouldn't have too many problems with Moabs coming out. I do think we will be able to get to around 80. I might be speaking a bit too soon there, but I do think it will be possible. Maybe get a few boats on this side, because we do seem to be struggling more over here than over here. So yeah, you can see now the Moabs are getting stuck before they even manage to teleport through, which is a great help. We might even want 2 main Moabs just to make sure that nothing is squeezing through. But I don't know if it will be worth it, because they'll both be shooting for the same Moab. Okay, we're having a bit of problems. Maybe we do want this Green Jutsu, or maybe even another monkey ace. I know I said I probably wouldn't buy one, but I do think in this case it might be helpful, because we do need... The main thing we want is stuff that shoots at the start of the map, but without the help of this glue gunner, we can't do bigger globs, which would really help us. And this guy was only really for the start, but we're not struggling with camo so much at the moment. And I do really want to save up for this Spectre rather than buy another monkey ace, because I do think this will save us in the later rounds, just because those explosions are great. So we'll try and save up for that. Monkey Village, maybe get this so that we don't have to struggle with lead. maybe that'll be the best choice. So we'll do that, pop things a bit better. This would be very helpful, but I don't think it'll be worth the investment at the moment. So we've done that, we'll be able to pop leads now, so there's no worry there. I don't know whether it does bonus damage to ceramics, I hope it does. They seem to be popping faster, but that just might be me being a bit hopeful. So I think the plan now is to save up for this. Let's see how much money Benjamin's made us save this time. 12 grand, so yeah. I think without him we might have lost by now, just because you can see how far sometimes they get. Especially when there's a couple of Moabs before. Now that we've got main Moab, it's not too bad. But beforehand it was getting all the way back here. This side's still doing a bit less than normal. Okay, so we've got our lead, so we'll see how we do. Yeah, there's absolutely no problem with that. I think this was the right choice to upgrade this. Without that, we would have only have had these 2 lead poppers. Although this, I've just realised this mortar probably would have popped them all. But I did see a few squeak through, so I don't think we would have managed to pop them all before they came through. We don't really want to lose lives. So you can see we're back on the floor, especially with the shield that recharges if we don't take damage. So what it does is, if we lose all these bonus 25 lives, then we'll just re-heal over time until we got back to full. But yeah, we are starting to struggle back here. Okay, right, we've died on round 61. I thought we'd make it a lot further than that, but that seems to be as far as we can make it today, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed. Leave a comment below, maybe subscribe. Thanks for watching. Cheers.